What's going on, guys? Let's have a little chat. You know, just a little chat about my content and my current thoughts and processes, because every couple of days for the last week or so I've just been sort of changing how I do things a little bit, trying to tinker and make things work, and I've had more ideas. So first of all, I think the biggest change that I'm considering is how I do my playthroughs of games. I don't want playthroughs of games to be my main form of content, because I don't think that in 2023 it's that big of a niche. It's not very searchable, it's not very evergreen, as it were. And you can see this in action just by looking at, for example, the video that I did last night about Arc 2. I had a lot of fun making that video. I enjoyed the editing process, I enjoyed making the thumbnail, I enjoyed everything about that. My skill when it comes to this, video making, is my ability to speak to a camera about a given topic. It's how I grew my TikToks, for example. Both of them is I can speak well. Now that doesn't lend itself very well to longer form gaming content where I'm just sort of reacting to what happens on screen. It's just not the case. My success on TikTok when it comes to filming my gameplay has been because I click a button, I speak for 40 seconds, I turn the button off, and then I pretty much then recharge for like 20 minutes before I do it again. And the big thing here is that I want to be able to continue improving my content. I really am enjoying recently. Every night for the last week or so, I have been awake until about 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out how to make better videos, how to edit better, how to keep you guys engaged, how to make better thumbnails, better lighting, better setups. And most of these tips that I'm trying to learn, most of these make better videos don't apply to let's play and walkthrough style videos. Because at the end of the day, how do you do that in a different way? You just film the game and talk. There's very little to improve there. And my average engagement on these videos kind of just proves that. For example, as a bit of a test, yesterday I posted an hour-long video of the finale to Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones, and that got 100 views and on average about 4 minutes of average watch time, which is obviously not very great. Whereas a video like this, where I just talk to the camera, will get way more views, even though the video takes way less time to produce, is way more fun to produce because I'm enjoying the editing process and the learning process, and you guys will watch it for longer. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video and comment down below your thoughts on what I'm talking about here. So this is probably going to upset maybe 10 people or so, but I think I'm going to stop doing the full playthroughs on YouTube as long form content. And what I'm actually going to do is, the way that I've been doing it on TikTok for the last 6 months, I'm going to repost those as shorts, because the amount of exposure that could gain the channel is crazy, just down to the way that shorts work. And I did a bit of a poll on TikTok about this. I asked, what do you guys want to see, the screen recorded content or the just me recording the TV with this tripod content? Because the reality is, at the end of the day, when it comes to the short form content, the vertical slice, the aspect ratio of that is 9:16, yeah? And the way that it appears on your phone, you're actually seeing more of the gameplay when I record it with this tripod than if I was to screen capture it and then edit it down to fit 9:16. And something that a lot of people said in that video where I did the poll is that when I record the screen with this and I just sit there and talk, they feel like it's kind of like watching a friend play a game and hanging out on the couch. Like I'm a couch gamer. I sit on this couch and I point the phone at the TV. And the good thing is that because of the TV being the TV that it is, it's an LG C2 OLED 77-inch, so it's pretty massive. It's as pretty as they're gonna get. If I'm completely honest with you, the videos of me just recording my TV with my phone look better than my videos when they're edited down in 9:16 for the short form content. Like, if you want to see an example of that, go over to my TikTok, right, and take a look at the videos where it's screen captured but in short form content of me playing games. The video quality is lesser than if I was to just record the TV with my phone. So I'm thinking, when it comes to my gaming playthrough content, what has worked on TikTok is probably going to work here. It's the same sort of short form content with just a different algorithm, but it's what I do, it's what people followed me for, so I think it's a smart move to use the same content that I do on TikTok, but here, rather than trying to reinvent the wheel. So I'm still going to be doing my playthroughs, but in short form content in TikTok and YouTube Shorts, rather than full-sized YouTube videos, because at the end of the day, I think the return just isn't there no matter how I do it. I've played around with editing the videos so that it's just sort of a highlight reel. I've played around with recording the entire thing like I did with the Resident Evil 4 remake. Hey, that's a thing. Perhaps when certain games come out, I will do full playthroughs of them like I did with Resident Evil 4 remake, where I just record the entire thing. But maybe some of the older stuff, I should do the short form content with, because it's likely to catch more of an eye. For example, I could record a 40-second video now of me just playing a bit of Prince of Persia, right? Post that to TikTok Shorts, and that could end up with more views, more engagement, and more growth for the channel than the entire playthrough would of 6 hours worth of video in long form content, just down to the way this works. Next up, I'm going to try and create some sort of content schedule. I would really like to do 2 to 3 videos like this where I sit and talk to the camera per day, because these I really do enjoy doing. I'm quite enjoying this and the process of editing them together as well. Whether that be a game review, a film review, a piece of trivia, news, or like thoughts on something that's going on, or it could just be me just talking absolute waffle about pretty much anything, because the point of this channel isn't necessarily just gaming, it's sort of me. That's why it's called Kale Talks. It's why I made it in the first place, because my original content was all fitness. And then when I wanted to do stuff outside of fitness, I was like, right, what can I name this account? Kale Talks. And like most of my first videos on my Kale Talks TikTok, they weren't gaming. They were just me just going about daily life, and they got views for no reason. And I'm going to try and bring that here a little bit as well. So the sorts of content that you guys will see will be gaming stuff, movie stuff, TV stuff, news in terms of gaming and films and all the sort of things, day in the lifestyle stuff. Like, for example, in a couple of weeks' time, we're going on holiday. I say we're going on holiday. We're going to Cornwall for like a long weekend, and I intend to make videos while we're there, because there's something about making videos that of while you're somewhere that is sort of helpful to relive that moment when you're not there anymore. So yeah, I want to do 2 to 3 videos per day that are long form like this, normal YouTube videos, and then I'm also going to be posting my gaming shorts to YouTube and TikTok the way I have been for a while anyway. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like, if there's an audience for it on TikTok, there's no reason that there isn't also an audience for it on YouTube, you know? It's kind of silly for me to try to recreate or reinvent the wheel here. And like I said, that comment that is doing well on my video about people saying that they want it to, that they feel like me recording the screen with my tripod is like sitting there playing with me, as if I'm some sort of like entertaining host. That's how I want this to feel. That's how, when I used to watch Let's Plays when I was a kid, that's how it felt to me. So, for example, the first couple of Let's Plays that I ever watched were Silent Hill by Lord Vega, and I'm pretty sure that those videos are still up now. I think they're from like 2006. Resident Evil 4 on the Wii by a guy called Zelga. I'm pretty sure those videos are still up too. And Resident Evil 1 by Necroscope86. And I used to love these videos because it felt like they were the host taking me through a game, an adventure, you know? And that's kind of what I like to create in terms of the feel of my videos. And I think that is a much easier way to create it, filming the TV with the phone, as low budget as it sounds. It's kind of strange that such low budget video is able to do so well. Like, it blows my mind that people on TikTok actually like it, because I don't think I would, but at the end of the day, they do, and people do, lots of people do, so it just makes sense to make use of it. I suppose, like I say, because of the way short form content works, where it's 9:16, when I record the screen with my camera and it takes up the majority of the screen, it's more engaging than a vertical slice that cuts out the majority of the gameplay but takes up all the screen at a lower resolution. So my current move is that I'm working to create a bit of a content flow, so that I know where my video ideas are coming from, so that I know what I'm going to be doing next. I'm every day delving deeper into the analytics. At the minute, right, I think I'm up to about £100 per month worth of subscriptions in terms of things that I need for my YouTube channel. There's vidIQ, so I'm trying to analyze analytics and keywords and SEO and all that sort of thing. There's Munch AI, which I'm probably going to cancel now. That one is so that I can create short form content from my long form content for TikTok, but if I'm going to go back to using this, then I don't need to do that anymore. There's, I think it's Epidemic Music, something like that, where for royalty free background music, you can hear that right now. What else? There's so many things that go into this. This is why I was always so hesitant about making YouTube videos. People on TikTok have wanted me to make YouTube videos for ages, but there's just so much more work involved in this than filming with this for TikTok. But the return on here can be a lot more. And like I say, I'm really enjoying this long form content where I just sit and talk to the camera about any given topic. That's fun to me. Whereas playing the game and just sort of commentating it as we go is a bit less fun, if I'm truly honest. A bit of a ramble through this video, but that's what you guys are here for, to hear me just sort of talking. So thank you for watching. If you've watched this far through the video, comment ramble, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on me posting the gameplay videos as TikTok shorts, and I'll see you later.